Kidnappers can stay hidden from police for years and even decades. But what happens when their luck runs out and they're eventually caught?
Open the door! Open the door! So you trying to kill us?
Is this?
Yeah.
Alright, step out of the car.
No, it's not like that.
Step out of the car, bro. Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Here are 5 times kidnappers realized they'd been caught, starting with the kidnapper who tried to act like the victim to escape arrest.
I didn't have it. I didn't read it to us.
On April 4th, 2023, a terrified Georgia woman dialed 911 after her parked car was stolen with her 9-year-old son still inside. With time ticking away, her motherly instincts kicked in, forcing her to remember that her son had an iPhone with him in the car. So after the woman tracked the car's location to the South Gordon area in Westmouth, police air and ground units were immediately dispatched to the area to rescue her son and arrest the kidnapper.
I got the car, Peoples and RDA.
Yeah, information of GSP radio.
Go.
She cut off on people.
Give me the air. Peoples northbound towards Oak Street. GSP is behind him.
1 hour after the 9-year-old was kidnapped, a Georgia State Police officer located the vehicle driving down a street and quickly radioed in to inform other officers to provide backup. This was a very high-risk pursuit, as they had no information about the kidnapper or if he was armed. But sensing that the kid was in grave danger, the officer went in pursuit of the vehicle, and when he got close enough, he executed a pit maneuver.
GSP pit. Show me your fucking hands. Get the fuck out the car. Open the fucking door. Open the fucking door.
So you trying to kill us? You're trying to kill us? Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill us. Oh my gosh, you're trying to kill me. Why would y'all do that, man?
Get out.
Please don't beat me up, man. Listen, don't get on that. Y'all trying to kill me. Don't fight me, man.
Get on the ground.
Don't fight me. Stop, don't fight me. He on stop on the fight me. He on stop on the fight me. Please stop. Please.
Put your hands down.
Please, get out of here, man. I didn't have it. I didn't read it to us. He hit us. That's messed up. He hit us. He's trying to kill us. He hit us.
After the crash, the kidnapper was dragged out of the car by the cop, complaining all the while that the officer tried to jeopardize his life and that of the 9-year-old boy by hitting the vehicle. He tried to place himself as the victim of the incident, but the cops paid him no mind and immediately cuffed his left wrist before dragging him to the ground, where both his arms were secured in cuffs. Meanwhile, during this highly tense commotion, seeing that his abductor was distracted by the officers, the 9-year-old boy immediately jumped out of the car from an open rear window.
Come here. I can show you what you got. I can show you.
For over an hour with a stranger who might have threatened him throughout the drive, and was also in the vehicle when it was hit and sent crashing into the side of the road. But through all this, he was shaken but unharmed after the chase, and when he was approached by the officer, he immediately asked for his mom.
Yes.
Okay?
No.
You did a good job. Man.
No.
You did a good job.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Yes.
You okay?
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna take you to your mom. You alright? You okay?
My mom called you.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Yeah, she did.
Excuse me. I want to go now.
Yeah.
The kidnapper, later identified as 38-year-old Darius White, was charged with kidnapping, cruelty to children, and theft by taking. He appeared in front of a judge the next day and was granted a $20,000 bail. His lawyers say he's still maintaining his innocence while he's been held in a county jail. Luckily, the boy, his mother, and all the officers remained unharmed in the chase, but the same couldn't be said for the next kidnapping, which left a woman bloodied after being shot 3 times.
And when I came out, she was right there. She's like, I got shot. They took my kids.
On May 11, 2021, Officers were dispatched to a Georgia residence after reports from a 911 call that a person shot a young woman 3 times before fleeing with her newborn twins. Officers immediately arrived at the scene and attended to the critically injured victim while they took the gruesome statement of the 911 caller.
I was in the house and somebody banged. They didn't ring the doorbell at first. They just started banging, like something like the police. But, and I'm trying to get to the door because I'm way down in the den with my youngins. And by that time, I guess she figured to hit the doorbell, so she actually hit the doorbell. And when I came out, she was right there. She's like, I got shot, I got shot, I got shot. They took my kids, they took my kids. She was just panicking. And so she sat down on my bench for a few minutes. Then she laid back, and then she got up again, and she kept saying, Catherine, Catherine. And I said, you know, because I called 911 while I was talking to her. She said, call 911. I'd be shot. I said, where you been shot? Because I didn't see it at first. She goes, in my ear. And you could see her ear was like whatever. And so I kept talking to her, trying to keep her coherent, because I know I don't want her to pass out on me. Well, obviously, she did pass out before you guys got here.
The woman reported that her neighbor, Gabriel Rogers, ran up to her door after being shot and asked her to call the police. At the time, Gabriel said nothing about the kidnapper's identity except the name Kathleen. But when the police arrived, she disclosed even bigger details that would eventually help in locating her twins and their abductor.
Suspect is a Kathleen Daniels, black female. This is straight from the victim. She's talking. Kathleen Daniels, she's black female and works at Memorial Hospital. Came here, supposedly she met her in a mommy's group, and she was bringing her formula home. The friend came here and there's blood everywhere. And but coming from the victim, Kathleen Daniels, black female, works at Memorial Hospital. She's the one that shot her and took the kids.
Gabriel informed the officers that the kidnapper was a woman named Kathleen Daniels, whom she met at an online moms group. Upon investigation, officers discovered that Kathleen Daniels was just an alias used by the real suspect, Angela Montgomery. With this new information, officers hurried down to Angela's home and arrived just in time to find her and the 6-week-old twins.
Put them in the car. Oh, you got the baby? Back seat, front seat. Back here. You okay if I send it?
Yep, you are absolutely good.
Get a marked unit up that intersection and walk off your car.
Your thing. Hey, babies. All right. All right. Hey, darling. Hey, darling.
Somebody advised we have both babies. That's all one. Somebody advised we have both.
We have both. We have both. Gotta. Yeah. This one's still sleeping. He's still sleeping. Hi. Hi, baby.
I'm very happy to see you.
Hi.
You were worried about me.
All right, all one, slow down.
With the kids secure, Angela was immediately taken into custody, where she strongly denied kidnapping the kids. This wasn't much of a surprise, as criminals aren't usually known for their honesty, but the officers were left in shock after she stated that her twin sister was actually responsible for the kidnapping.
I swear on everything I love, I got a call. You can check my phone if you have it. It was from Destiny, and I...
From who?
Her name's Destiny.
Destiny?
Her name on her driver's license reads Destiny Scott 2598. She's a New York driver's license.
Okay.
And I don't know the numbers.
Okay.
I got a call telling me to come to Gabby's address. And I did.
Okay.
By the time I showed up there, I promise I just drove off. I didn't even, I was driving my sedan this morning. I saw everything that was on the thing, and I knew for a fact I'm not opposed to, I knew whose kids came into the house. The first time I ever saw those kids this morning was at the St. Joseph's. That's where I saw them. Now, did my gut tell me that it was Gabby's kid and Gabby probably didn't just let this go? Maybe. Honestly, Gabby was friendly, sorry. I don't know what I thought. But I didn't ask any questions. And I said, what do you want me to do?
Angela informed the cops that she was helping her twin sister, who she doesn't have, and that the babies were her sisters. This was highly unlikely, considering that Angela had an earlier miscarriage and was yet to tell her husband or mother about it, so kidnapping the twins was presumably with intent to claim they were her children. Although the officers now inclined to the cause of the kidnapping, they remained unsure about the actual events of the kidnapping. But that was before they were able to speak to Gabrielle, who shakingly detailed the horrifying attack.
We've been talking for a couple months. We've actually had a couple meetups, which baffled me that this even happened because I never saw the signs. Like, you know, we even went to the park and had a picnic with her and her baby.
And that was the Thursday before the attack.
She came behind me with a phone charger cord, and wrapped it around my throat. And was trying to like choke me with it. But I had used my hands and like kind of pushed her back.
Okay.
And like got out from under it. And then I was running and I heard a pop. I was trying to get to the boys. But the door was closed and I was like, I need to go get help. And then I heard another pop. And I fell. And then I got up. Ran to the neighbors. Banged on their door. They didn't answer, so I remember running across the street, falling. Knocking on that door. And then that's really all I can really remember.
Angela shot Gabrielle in the head and chest. Surprisingly, Gabrielle survived the incident and was commended for her resilience in saving her twins. Angela was arrested and charged with aggravated assault and kidnapping. She eventually pleaded guilty to the kidnapping while noting that she was suffering from a mental illness. But that had little to no impact, as in November of 2022, Angela was sentenced to 30 years in prison and life probation. But Angela's case is nothing compared to the heinous crime of the next kidnapper who is tipped to spend the rest of his life in prison.
You don't deserve to, get to live life the way normal people should.
On October 16, 2023, officers arrived at an Ohio residence after reports that a man was hiding a badly tortured girl captive in a detached garage.
There's a girl in there. She's very small and slim. My husband said he didn't really get a good look at her, but he's yelling at her. Before I got the living with her faces, she can't see out of her eyes.
Okay.
So this is why I'm nervous. This is why I've been calling his officer all morning, and I don't even know if that's even the right thing to do.
You know 100%.
I know 100.
The homeowner explained to the police that her husband went into their detached garage where he saw a man named William with an unknown woman looking physically battered. With confirmation that they were still in there, the officers approached the garage and tried to open it up, but they discovered it was locked from the inside. This was a grave incident, and as the officers weren't sure how badly bitten the victim was, or if she was even still alive, they immediately called for backup, surrounded the shed with guns drawn, and broke down the door.
William, come out now, Akron Police!
There's a lot of shit in the way.
Come out! Come out! Come out now! Nothing in your hands! Nothing in your hands! Now! Now! You're a bit, buddy!
Okay.
Coming out or not? Can you see him? Get out here now! Come out now! Come out now!
Bro, you're gonna get fucked up in a second. You better come right the fuck out now.
Now!
He's up in the attic.
Come out. Keep going. No, I don't see him. Keep everything out of your hands.
He's in the attic. He's in the attic.
Keep everything out of your hands.
Keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up.
We'll go hands down.
Put it down.
Drop it. Drop. No, not your whole body. Get up. Turn around and walk backwards.
Walk towards us. Walk towards us.
Keep your hands up. Put your hands up.
We'll cuff.
Can I get shoes?
Hey!
Face that way.
Just keep coming. Watch your step. Right there. You get that?
There's a female in there.
Come on out here.
Hand like you're pregnant.
Come out.
Can I get shoes?
The suspect initially refused to unlock the door to the garage, but after it was broken down, he knew there was nothing left to do but to come out. Before he came out, though, he dragged the girl he kidnapped into an Arctic surface through a partially hidden hole in the ceiling. This was supposed to make her undiscoverable for the officers, but that didn't work out as well as he expected, and the officers found the victim in very deplorable conditions.
Okay, what do you need to get down?
Is there a chicken? Yes.
Let me get this ladder, okay?
Hey, 1 second, dude. Hold up. Here, let me move these ramps.
There's no one else up there?
Where do you live at, dear? Thompson? How far away is that?
Like 30 minutes, like close to Chardon.
Why don't you have a seat right there? Why don't you have a seat right there on that stool?
He probably would have known. Yeah, probably. Where's she at? Okay, also?
Yeah. Why don't you just sit down there?
No, guys, have water.
We'll get you some stuff here.
The arrest reports identified the abductee as 23-year-old Chloe Jones and revealed that her abductor, William Mozingo, had held her in the garage for 4 days without water, where he repeatedly hit her with a baseball bat and poured gasoline on her, threatening to light her up if she screamed for help. The report also stated that he choked her multiple times while threatening to cut her throat if she passed out, as he wanted her fully awake and able to comprehend everything he was doing to her.
Just a piece of paper, it's a court paper. But still, I mean, we all know what goes up in a folded piece of papers. All right. Step on up there.
Yes, sir.
Hold on. Why don't you give him one for a minute? Chloe?
The cop found court papers in Mozingo's jacket pocket and realized that it wasn't his first kidnapping case. He was first jailed for abduction in 2011 and went on to get arrested 4 more times within that decade, with the last arrest coming after imprisoning a 29-year-old ex-girlfriend at his home, beating her, strangling her, and holding a knife to her throat. His recent abductee was rather unfortunate, as he offered her a ride home, but instead took her to the garage where she incurred a fractured skull and heavy trauma.
I want to tell like the young girls from across America, like it's not safe to get in cars with people you don't know or meet up with. It was terrifying, like being in fear for your life, like countless of times I can even count of like how many times he's threatened my life.
What got you through?
My son did. I thought about him every day. I just saw his little face in my head every day.
Mozingo is currently being held on a $100,000 bond at Summit County Jail, ahead of his next court appearance on charges including kidnapping, abduction, assault, unlawful restraint, and parole violation. But with his 2 recent victims tipped to give evidence at his trial, Mozingo could face a much-anticipated life sentence.
You don't deserve to, get to live life the way normal people should, and I hope that there is something that will come to light for him.
While he was taken away in cuffs, Williams was recorded saying, "I love you, Chloe." But his shocking lack of sympathy was nowhere near that of Sean's after he kidnapped his own son.
Tried, but it's nasty. It's not actually. I know that. Oh yeah, it is nasty. Nasty. I've been touching this all the time, man.
On October 16, 2023, a woman took her 5-year-old son to an arranged visit with his estranged father, Sean Eckel. Suddenly, Sean tried to punch the boy's mother before grabbing the kid and fleeing the scene, allegedly armed with a handgun. Police immediately began the search for Sean and the 5-year-old boy. But 7 hours later, they received a call from a woman saying that a man had barged into her home and barricaded himself in her bathroom with his 5-year-old son.
Occupants of 1307 Sylvan, come out one at a time with your hands up. This is the Akron Police Department. Alright, got a couple adults in the living room. There's a kid.
Hey, come on out! Bring the kids out! They have to over here. The door has to be open with vice grips. Alright,
One at a time.
Get the kids out. That's my wife.
Bring your kids.
Eleanor! Get the kids out. Let's go. Come on.
Bring all the children.
His son is in underwear. Eleanor! Come here!
Come here, sweetie.
Ellie, put me down. Come here, baby. It's okay. It's okay. I know, we were just camping.
The male is ready to come out behind the female.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's it. That's it. Is it okay, baby? Is that Sean?
No. That's my buddy Travis.
One at a time, please. Except for the children. One adult at a time.
Over here.
Behind the cruiser, guys.
Over here. Everyone
Let's get
over
that
here.
down.
Hey, buddy, is that everybody?
Once police arrived, Conley and her children safely got out of the house, but there was no sign of Sean or the 5-year-old boy. Aware that Sean was armed and didn't want the child's mother to have custody of him, the officers issued an Amber Alert for the boy and prepared to mobilize SWAT into the apartment. But just as they were about to go in, something unexpected happened.
Sean! Zachary Police Department! Alright, come on, buddy. I got him. Okay, buddy, come on out, buddy. Come on out, buddy. Watch him up. Come on out, buddy. Come here. Alright, 1-4, we do have the kids secured. The suspect's still inside.
Seeing that he was greatly outnumbered and outmatched, Sean released his son unharmed and was reunited with his mother. The Amber Alert was canceled after that, but the officers weren't done yet. They tried to persuade Sean to surrender, and he ignored their demands, possibly thinking that releasing the child would result in him not getting arrested. But that wasn't the case though, as tear gas was soon flung into the apartment and Echo was arrested after being found in the oddest of places, hiding under a pile of clothes.
Another thing, open your mouth. Alright, step on up, man. Should be a relatively short drive, alright? Watch your step. That's fucking my ribs. What's up? My ribs.
I don't know, but she said something about getting my mom stays on the next street over it. She got to get her phone number on this paper.
You have the number memorized?
No, she stayed right here, though. We got to the county. That's the only person that I'm on the phone. Number I need.
What apartment number is in?
926.
926 Sylvan?
No, Barbara.
926 Barbara?
Yes, Louise Yost.
Alright, we'll see if we can get it for you.
Please, please.
That heat feel good in there?
Yeah.
So, dude, I tried to talk to you for an hour. You didn't come out. The guy that was out there talking to you, I know you heard me.
No, honestly, I didn't. Honest to God, talking to me.
Out at the house?
Where I arrested from?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't hear me talking to you?
I was out, dude.
What's that?
I was out.
You were out?
I was trying to go to that apartment.
What's that? 1497. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I was trying to talk to you for an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
I was in like 5 hours, dude. I was crashed.
So when I said numerous times, I'm like, Sean, this is David with Akron Police. We're not going to leave. We know you're here. Come on out with your hands up.
I wasn't dating. I was dreaming that someone was talking to me, but yeah.
Eckel is charged with kidnapping, abduction, and domestic violence. A judge ordered no contact against him and his family, with his case still under investigation. Sean's son and all other victims in the video were helpless to their kidnapper, but the next victim was so courageous that he was able to expose his kidnapper to his face.
These not your car? Step out of the car.
On October 10, 2022, an officer patrolling the streets of Hillsborough, Florida, was suddenly flagged down by a man with frightening claims that his car was stolen with his 2 underage children still inside. With this, the officer immediately went in pursuit of the vehicle, and it wasn't too long before he found the stolen car. But there was still a lot he had to do.
Stop the truck! Now! Pull into the parking lot!
window down. What are you doing with the kids? What's going on? Roll the window down, bro. These not your car? Step out of the car.
The cop confronted the suspect and questioned him regarding the alleged abduction of the 4- and 8-year-old children, to which he gave no reply. But the 8-year-old was not as silent, as he confirmed to the cop that the suspect stole the car and was not their father. Realizing he was caught red-handed, the once non-responsive suspect suddenly became dangerously defensive.
Step out of the car, bro. Okay, step out of the car. Help me out here. Is that you? All right, let me figure it out. Okay, put that bottle away. Put that bottle away. Okay, put that bottle away. Okay, and then I should step out of the car and help me out. Okay? What do you mean, not you?
Not me.
Okay. So let me figure out. I don't know what's going on. So
step out till you figure it out.
You're gonna step out. I cannot let you. Give me the car keys. Give me the car keys. Give me the car keys.
I know where your dad is.
I know where your dad is. I saw him running this way.
The cop found Kevin's denial utterly disturbing. He was in a car reported stolen, with 2 kids who cried out that he was not their father and he had kidnapped them. But that didn't stop him from denying that he'd committed a crime while looking extremely guilty and charged. He was cornered and had enough evidence against him to remain behind bars for a long time. But unsurprisingly, Kevin chose to do what he knew how to do best, try to avoid the consequences of his actions.
All right, step out.
I don't know.
I step out. I need to figure out. I cannot let you in the car.
If I step out, you're gonna punch me.
I'm not gonna punch you, bro. No, I promise you.
You will.
I promise you.
You will. If I step out, you're gonna punch me.
Razor 103.
Razor 103.
Get it on 94.
Unit Academy Port 15th and 137.
Is this?
Yeah.
All right, step out of the car.
No, it's not my dad.
Step out of the car, bro. Step out of the car. Step out of the car.
Kevin appeared to think he could negotiate his way out of the situation, but with the evidence of his crimes all around him, he had only 2 options: to get down willingly or be dragged out.
Step out of the car. Stay here. I need to figure out what's going on. That's all.
Razor 103.
The suspect was arrested and taken to the county jail. It wasn't clear what his intentions with the children were, but Kevin faces 1 count of grand theft motor vehicle and 2 counts of felony kidnapping. Interestingly enough, he has a criminal history dating back to 2003 in the same county and is currently incarcerated without bond.